take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium. About a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with the New England Patriots. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He gets this to the former Aztec, Kahale Waring. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
He'll buy some time right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
These two teams, Charles, the Jets and the Patriots, great rivals in the AFCs going back to the beginning of the Super Bowl here. Been a long time. Now, of course, in the recent memory, the Patriots, they have dominated, and that's capital D dominated. But, you know, change comes eventually, and the Jets, they've got a new coach, new quarterback, and this rivalry, you feel like it could get very interesting again in a hurry.
Absolutely, because as we learned in 2020, it's no longer Tom Brady is guaranteed to win the division because he's no longer there. And we saw Buffalo take command in 2020. So this division, more open than it's been for the last 20 years or so.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try it now with Mostert. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead. You are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. Dancing to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
This defense for the Jets, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Murray now to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. A shotgun snap for Watson. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And a good burst there right from the start as he'll get this one out near the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Off of play action, it's Watson rolling to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the 1st down sack. Watson. That's complete to John Ross. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Here's Watson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Watson. And it's caught. And he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. They'll try to run with Breida. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. David Johnson. His second touchdown on the season. And the Jets have taken a first quarter lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do. And
that's caught inside the 35.
Pass him this.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
Gano the extra point.
And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
These two teams all tied after one.
Check. Lucky. Switch.
Watson on first down. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
3 yards remain for second down.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. So into Pats territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now it's Watson. Over the middle here to Brown.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Now a first down throw, Watson. Check down to Breida. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Matt Breida, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jets have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. On second down, Mostert. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On play action, it's Murray. Flushed out right. Murray has the first down and more. Strong running. And finally down at the 36-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
Murray now on first down. And here he's got Grant. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Jakeem Grant, 36 yards. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Gano now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, Watson. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
That's good for Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, it's Watson. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Watson. Right back to Brown. This time he's got it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Starting to rack up the yardage here in this first half. 5 catches now and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Running out of the gun here, Breida.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 7 yards there and a first down. To throw is Watson. That'll be complete to Breida. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Jets! Jonnu Smith, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Jets are going to take the lead. Now Tucker to add the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Here's Murray. Buying time to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Jets are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Watson. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. They'll roll him out right. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Watson looks to throw again. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Jets will extend their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead down to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes.
That's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey.
These two coaching staffs likely going through their final adjustments for the second half. One of these teams is going to emerge 2-0. But who will it be? To find out, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe...
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Another try after the first down sack. Watson. This is Smith with a grab. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now a give to Breida. Always got some breathing room. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 55 rushing yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off of play action, it's Watson sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And Brown's got it. Touchdown, Jets. Marquise Brown, 36 yards. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line ready to go. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Murray throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing now is Murray. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will increase their lead to 28. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
On 2nd and 10, Murray escaping the pressure right.
He'll get this into the hands of Mostert.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Play fake. Murray. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Murray to air it out again. Flush to his right. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson.
He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision could get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson on the run. He'll let this go deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan.
And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 41.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we could at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, and that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact and in his mind just screamed, out of my way, and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. Hauled in by Anderson, left side. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Murray now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Here's Fuller with a catch. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And brought in by the tight end, Cook. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Play action. Now it's Murray. He'll buy some time right. He's got it. Touchdown, Patriots. Will Fuller with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Patriots 21.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
On 2nd and 9, Watson. Got a man, it's Brown. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
That's good for Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first down, it's Watson. He's got Smith here. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now Watson. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 13 yards there, offset some of the penalty yardage as it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson taking a shot for Samuel. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Hard to believe that arm strength was a knock on Deshaun Watson coming out of Clemson, but he showed what he's got there.
And I'm telling you, nothing will let up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is, just what you said, you've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And some room to roam now. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, they go with Mostert again. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 13-yard line.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. New England on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. 62 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Flushed out right. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Second and 3 at the 27-yard line.
From the 27, Watson escaping the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Devin McCourty picks it off.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. 2nd and 7.
Now Murray. Flush to his right. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
That'll be complete to Cook. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. Murray now. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Cook. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. Murray now on first down. Forced out to his left. And now here is another interception. Marcus May with a pick. And the Jets are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
He finds the speedster Ross. That's complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 22 yards there, a first down. On first down, here's Breida. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Watson. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Watson's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Faking the give. Now Watson rolling to his right. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Throwing now, Watson.
Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down. From the red zone now, Watson. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Tucker now to add the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone.
A dangerous return man showing it here.
And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
From just shy of midfield, Murray. Over the middle, complete. It's Fuller. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Shotgun now for Murray. Throw left side, complete. That's Anderson. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down.
Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble.
And the Jets have recovered.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And Watson's going to throw it here. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead. but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and it's third down. Watson now to throw. Check down to Breida. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Again, it's Watson. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And the Pats come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game